Hello, my name is Karen McGirt, and I wanted to talk about one of our students and what we want to implement for this particular student based off of the assessments and the data that we have observed so far from the psychoeducational evaluation report. I wanted to look at the fact that the assessments, um, I love the fact that they did do a nonverbal intelligent test, because sometimes we have nonverbal students that actually are cognitively high or have a high IQ, but just not able to um, utilize their expressive language. So with this particular student, they were tested in this area, and their IQ levels are significantly low, very delayed in all reasoning and the ability to retain information. The student is significantly low. Also academically, IQ wise, they have scored very low in reading, math, and writing. Um, Also, the areas of behavior, the behavior assessment, which is also a key component, could also sometimes we want to find out if the academics are low because of the behaviors. This student tested significantly, extremely low in the areas of socialization, communication, maladaptive behavior, as well as daily living skills and motor skills. So we want to put in place two specific goals. There are other areas in the present levels that we do want to address, but I wanted to focus on monitoring these specific goals. The first goal that I have put in place is the academic goal, where we will be looking during morning activity time. When the students come in, I will have Gene write his name using magnetic tiles or cut and paste type of activity, and we want to see him achieve 90% of that. As far as progress monitoring, we will be monitoring to see when he reaches to the 25% of that trial, as well as 50% and 60%. He has made progress so far, and we want to continue to observe and document data on how well he does with this annual goal set, and if he's able to um, basically write his name using the magnetic tiles with little to no help or verbal prompting. The second goal we want to put in place is the daily living goal. This is a area where we try to really focus in on our children with various disabilities, especially when they are cognitively low and there may not be any opportunities for actual employment. We want to focus in on their independent skills and independent functioning. So I will have Jean um, hopefully willing to engage in hygiene activities. The hygiene activity that I put in place is brushing teeth and putting on deodorant. 90% of trials, we want to have Gene do this with very little prompting and to the best of his ability. Progress wise, we're hoping that he will be engaged in doing these two activities on a 25% of the trial by in 9 weeks. So hopefully in 9 weeks, by the end of the grading period, we will see at least 25% progress, and then 50% progress, and 75, etc. And hopefully by the end of the year, we will have Gene at a place where with very little prompting, he is able to engage in these independent activities, both at school and at home. This will be something that we implement during his morning routine when he comes in. And I will be encouraging the parents to implement this into his routine when he is home as well, so that we can work on both ends. I will be sending home cut and paste activities for Gene to learn writing his name or recognizing and being able to identify letters and identify the letters that are used to spell his name, and see if we can also get any type of verbal saying with his name. But right now, we want to focus on him identifying and being able to recognize what letters are used to spell his name so that he can spell his name correctly, hopefully by the end of the year. I think us getting together as the IEP team is essential. The Gene has a lot of areas where that need strengthening, but he does have a lot of strengths as well. So we definitely want to cultivate his strengths, but also create goals and continue to do informal assessments where we can document the progress of Gene to see him reach his full potential and succeed academically and in his education. We want to keep the parents well informed, as well as the speech therapist and occupational therapist and everybody that's working in Gene's life. If we all work together in the goals, and if we all support, I believe that Gene will be very successful in his education in his time here at the school, and we could really prepare him for what comes after this part of his life. Yep, that's what we look forward to, and thank you for listening.